man, there's always those questions that when you're listening to the podcast that you wish could be answered and that you want to dive into.
Especially when you might know the person to a little bit of a degree, and you're like, man, I wish he would have talked about that story because that thing is super funny.
Oh, it's super funny, or maybe have like a big connection of like, that's why he ended up in the next place where he was going or doing, you know?
Relatable
so it's like,
to yourself.
Yeah. So like, I think that's where we're coming from on this, is that me and Gavin are pretty deep dived into the farrier world, and we know a lot of these people, and we've been in these situations ourselves. And man, it's kind of like life takes you on some swings, and how you were raised and stuff had a lot to do with that. So that's what we are wanting to dive into as a podcast, and as for us, probably figuring out our lives a little bit more.
It's kind of where the name Forging Brains came about. Is you know, this isn't necessarily going to only be about forging, but it's, you know, we are forgers, we're horseshoers, we're farriers, and we're kind of like getting into the brains and like what makes you tick, you know.
Yeah.